You got to realize, chosen ones, every bit of love you gave, all of your care, consideration, all of the empathetic qualities, all of your true nature, all of what you're designed to be, and how you used to portray that and pour forth that into the narcissist, they looked at it as a weakness. They looked down at you because of it. All of the love that you gave from you, they looked at it as a weakness. They looked at it as something they can exploit, that they can tear apart, that they can cause a great deal of pain to. That's what they looked at it as. Every time when you thought you were just giving love to the person, whether it was a family member, whether it was your neighbor, whether it was your relationship partner, whether it was even your own child, right? Every time you gave them love, they looked at it as a weakness. Every single time they looked at it as a weakness. And that's why they thought when the relationship come to an end, they thought you would be finished. They thought you were out the game. They thought you were out the game. That's what they thought was going to happen to you. Because they saw all of the love that you gave, everything to them, and the way that they come to that standpoint of looking down at it like it's a weakness and so forth. This is why they thought that you were going to be finished. They thought you were going to be finished when the unmasking happened, whether you unmasked them or they unmasked themselves to you, right? They thought you were going to be finished. They thought, let me leave them to it. Let me leave them to it. As I've always said, they've always, deep down in the core of the devil narcissist, which is what they are, right? They're a devil. Deep down in the core of them, inside themselves, they take immense satisfaction of suicide. And I'm not telling you this so you go and do it. I'm telling you this because this is what type of creatures they actually are. They thought we were going to take our own lives. The narcissist in my life said, don't do anything stupid. And I always wondered what that meant. And then I realized what it meant. Don't do anything stupid. And it was through an email. I think it was an email or a text. Can't remember. But they were trying to indirectly lure me towards that point. And it's because they leave you in such a bad way when they first see you like that. They say, I can have my fun with this for a long time. I can have my fun with this for a long time. Please press the like and subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But they really misinterpreted that love we gave, you know. They look at empaths as if we're weaker, you know, as if it's some sort of curse. Deep down in the core of them, they envy it. They envy being able to love. They envy that, right? But a notion goes around that empaths are weak, empaths are codependent. No, they make us develop unhealthy codependency issues through being in such an abusive relationship with the hot and cold and so forth. But they really didn't expect that we'd still be walking, right? And that point when they realize that you're not broken by them, it kills them. It literally kills them. Because there's the way that it happens, especially if you were discarded, even if you were pushed out by your family or made a scapegoat or a black sheep and you were pushed out, or you was in a relationship and you were pushed out away from the narcissist, they really thought that you would be broken. And naturally what happens is when we're pushed out, we go through a grieving process at the beginning. We go through this grieving process at the beginning of it, where we're very bad in a bad way. We're really in a bad way, you know. But the way that time works, through time, I always said we learn how to deal with it, it doesn't heal. But through time, we start to get stronger, we start to get more resilient. And this is when the narcissist catches wind of this through the flying monkeys, through your social media, through seeing you in the street. However, they catch an eye on you because they're always watching, right? They see that you're not broken and they think, oh my God, I failed. They say, I have failed. And believe me, they failed to their Lord who they worship. Subconsciously, consciously, some of them worship it consciously. They worship Satan, they worship the demonic realm, that's what they worship. And when they know they failed and they haven't destroyed you, and they haven't actually broke you down to the lowest you can be and kept you there, when they know they ain't kept you in that state, right? It really torments them. They're tormented by realizing that you are not fully broken, that you are healing. This is why I don't want you to sit there and say, I've met loads of horrible people in my life. I've been through it all. They're causing me pain. It's a beautiful thing. This healing journey and awakening to the abuse is the most beautiful and liberating thing that you can really describe. Because this is our true power. This is when we step into our true calling. It doesn't matter what age you are. We was asleep for however long we was asleep for, and we've woken up. And when we wake up, we're no longer that pushover. We're no longer that person who just gives out love willy-nilly to anybody, right? We have our discernment in place. We start protecting our energy. We protect all of this. We stop letting these narcissists into our lives. We cut out the narcissists that were in our lives. They're gone, right? We no longer have the feelings towards them. If we saw them in the street, we'll just probably walk past them, not even bat an eyelid. Wouldn't want a conversation with them. Wouldn't want to hear anything that utters out of their mouth. That's where I want to get you, you know? You want to be walking down the road and you see them in the street and you think, I don't even care. Or they reach out to you on social media. They reach out to you and you ignore them. Or you tell them about themselves. You just tell them about themselves and say, look, keep it moving. And you know what I mean? Just tell them about themselves. But they really thought they had us. They really thought they had us when they saw us crying and begging for them back or pleading and trying to fight our corner. They thought, oh my God, I've got myself one. I've got myself one who's so codependently trauma bonded on me, right? I've got them stuck. Let me run away. But they didn't think that when we run away and when they reappear again, that we're going to be stronger, that we're going to be more resilient. So if you're not at that point yet, this is the point I want you to head towards. I want you to enjoy your healing journey. I want you to enjoy your alone time. I made a video earlier about alone time, right? I want you to enjoy this time. I want you to use it to your best potential. Every day, use this day to your best potential. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy breathing. We're walking, we're talking. Yeah, some of us might actually have disabilities, but this is what I'm trying to say. People have physical disabilities and they're still strong. They may have even gone through narcissistic abuse as well and they're still strong. So for the ones of us that have to be grateful for the fact that we're still okay, we can't let a person in our life be the end of our days, you know? Sorry for the way that I said that there. If there is any listeners that are in a wheelchair or have got something like that, I just use it as an expression. It's that cliche thing that people say, walking, we're talking. I didn't mean to say that, so I didn't mean to come off in the wrong way about that. But what I'm trying to say is if you have been through narcissistic abuse and you have got a certain disability, more power to you, you know, more power to you. But that's why I'm just trying to spread a message to the people that haven't got that we have got this blessing of us. We can't fall into the bouts of depression because all of this depression is sourced from the codependency issue, is sourced from the trauma bond. We need to understand that the narcissist knows you're not broken now and it's killing them. Let that be your power. Let that be what fuels you, knowing that your happiness kills them, your joy kills them. You know, that's what I want you to embrace. I want you to get back to your smiling self. I want you to try get ready to the best of your ability, right? I want you to do everything to the best of your ability. Just enjoy it. Try and enjoy life, because we're born alone and we die alone. We can't be wasting our lives or miserable in our lives for another person. And I'm not trying to say that the only answer is finding someone else. It's the same thing that I'm saying. Sometimes being alone for a period of time really does help you and mold you for you to prepare to meet someone else in your life. When you're fully healed and you meet someone else and they're decent, then that's gonna be tranquility, you know? So let's just leave this narcissist traumatized with the fact that we're not broken. Yeah, we was in a bad way. Where are we now? We're not where we was before. If this was a little while ago for you, maybe a year ago, however long it was, all I'm saying is I know through time we learn how to heal. We learn how to deal with it, and we get through it, and we become stronger. We might miss that time when we was asleep slightly, but I'd rather be in this position I'm in now than asleep to abuse. I don't want to be asleep to abuse again, because I used to feel like I was trapped in these situations. I'm so glad that it happened in the way that it did, because I probably wouldn't have, if I wasn't discarded, I'd have probably never got out. I would have probably never got out of it, you know? So I have to be grateful for the discard, right? And then we always have the final discard anyway. When we shut that door finally, we always have the final discard. We always have it. Because we're the ones that finally shut that door. The narcissist is never done with us. Even if they discarded you, they've put you on the shelf. They'll try and crawl back into your life, try and do things. Let's leave them broken, because they're going to want to try and get back into our lives to try and finish us off, and we can't let them in that door. We need to keep that door slammed. So anyway, I'll leave the video there. Please press the like and the subscribe button. And if you want a one-to-one session, you can find the details in the description box. Anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.